sad news. It's like devastating, horrifying, upsetting. So I have a little brother named Jackson. He decided that he was going to break my Turtle Beach headset. Like, this is not fixable. There's like gum on it from him. I have to get a new Turtle Beach headset now. Like, I literally was crying earlier. Like, this is the aftermath. Like, ooh boy, that was bad. Anyways, I wanted to make a story time video just for no reason. I just want to put a video out there. So I think I'm gonna tell you guys the story about the time I faked an Ouija board incident. So I had this group of friends and my sister was with me also, and we were going to stay at, let's call this person Barbara. It was, I can't remember if it was her birthday. It might have been. I think it was her birthday like party or whatever. So I was like having a sleepover at her grandma's house. So we all were there and we decided, oh guys, let's make an Ouija board. Like, you can't make an Ouija board, obviously it wasn't gonna work. But we were like 13, 14, something like that. So we were younger than we are now, and thought, you know, that Ouija boards made out of paper were going to work. We got candles, we got some little plastic tree of her grandma's, and we had this Ouija board that we made out of paper. Like, we looked at a Ouija board and we like drew all the symbols and stuff that it had on it, and we were going to play with the Ouija board. We got a glass, it was either like a shot glass or a cup, I can't remember. It was like either a shot glass or a cup, and we like all like, you know, put our fingers on it or whatnot and sat there and were like asking it questions. And I was the one that was moving it like the entire time, and everyone would be like, did you move it, did you move it? Everyone's like asking everyone's like, no, I didn't move it. And that's not even like the incident. So we're doing that, or when I'm asking all these questions, how old are you, stuff like that. We looked up online and like things about the Ouija board or whatever, and I saw where it had said something about if there's like a figure 8, it means like they're trying to get out of the board or something like that, and like Zozo is like the Ouija board demon. So I was like, bro, I'm gonna get these girls. I decided that when we asked what its name was, I was gonna make it say Zozo. And then I started doing the figure 8 thing, and everyone was tripping balls. Everyone, they were all freaking out, and I was like over here like, oh my gosh, it's Zozo, it's gonna come out of the board. And then we were like, goodbye, goodbye, like we want to leave or whatnot. And I was like, I'm not gonna let it say goodbye. I keep saying like no, like putting it to no, and we're saying goodbye or whatever. We physically like moved, all of us moved it to goodbye, and we were like, okay, so that should be the end. And then we're in the living room. There's like 6 of us in total, and all of us are out there in the living room. I decided that I was gonna pretend like I saw Zozo, like I saw him. I decided to fake faint onto the floor, and I laid there, and I think only 2 people were actually concerned. There was one person specific that was like freaking out. Let's call her Lindsay. So Lindsay is like, oh my gosh, guys, she fainted, she's passed out. And Barbara and Samantha, we'll call her Samantha, Barbara and Samantha are just over there on the mattress or whatever, and they're like, she's faking it, blah blah blah. Like they really didn't care. Like they were just over there like messing around with each other. But no, Lindsay's over here like, oh my gosh, like wake up, Kylie, like wake up, like wake up. And she's like shaking me. And then we'll call this other person, well, I think it was Trinity. So Trinity, my sister, Trinity was like sitting there just kind of like, is she okay? But Lindsay shaking me and stuff, she started slapping me, okay? I don't know how I didn't get up, why I didn't get up, and was like, no, it's a joke, like stop, and like smack her back or whatever. I just sat there and took it. Like she was like slapping me like hard. Like this was this was like bop, 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 slapping me as hard as she could over and over again. Like a sane person would have slapped you one time, and if you didn't wake up, probably called the police. But no, she was like boom, 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 slapping me. Like it's hurting. So like I start like crying, but not crying, like there's like tears coming down my eye, like out of my eyeballs because it hurts. But like I'm not making any sounds or anything. I'm just like laying there, and there's just kind of like water coming out of my eyes because it's like, it's hurting, man, it's stinging. Then I get up or whatever, and like she sees the tears, she's like, oh my gosh, what happened? And I like start like crying because it hurts, but then I like played it off as if I was crying because I saw Zozo. How insane am I? Like, what is wrong with me? She believes it. My sister believes it. However, Barbara and Samantha do not. And so they do their own thing. But Trinity decides to like look up what to do if you see Zozo and stuff like that. And they're like, Christians aren't supposed to play with the Ouija board or whatever. Kylie's Christian, stuff like that. And we read this thing, we have to like burn the planchette and stuff, but like it was a glass cup, you know, it's like how are we supposed to burn that? So then we're like freaking out. So we're like, let's just break the cup. Barbara says, you're not gonna break the cup, because we were just gonna slam it on the ground and break it, because you know it's glass. She was like, no, you're not gonna break it, blah blah blah. I don't think I ever ended up telling them that it was all fake until like I don't know, maybe a week later. I told 2 of the girls, and then I didn't tell one of them until like, I don't know, like a year later or something like that. So that was the time that I faked an Ouija board incident, because I am mentally insane. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I have other stories to tell. If you like videos like this, story time videos, let me know in the comments, and I will put those out there for you. Peace.